Alright, the home stretch. It really sucks that they're actually making me manually walk this way. I can't fast travel. Let's double check if I can fast travel or not. No. For whatever reason, they're not allowing me to fast travel. I have to fucking walk all the way there. That is stupid. Why? Is there any explanation why I have to foot it across the city here? After I've unlocked all the fast travel locations, now when you need them the most, you can't use them. Huh. Bizarre, but whatever, let's go. You must admit, it's really stupid, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm glad to hear that the street urchins agree with me that it's stupid that I have to run across the whole map for the final mission. But I'm excited to see what it is. The game's been good. I've really enjoyed this Assassin's Creed. This one, I certainly liked it more than Unity. I definitely liked it more than 3. And I'd actually say I probably liked it more than... what was the one in the trilogy from 2 that I really didn't like? I can't remember. I think it was maybe Brotherhood. I still say Part 2, Revelations, and 4 are still really good. I really liked 4. But this game just seemed like it was moving all the time. The side content was not repetitive. You know, the content that I did at least, right? The Darwins, the Dickens, the Marks missions, even though some of them were kind of glitchy, they were fun and they had a story behind them. And I enjoyed that versus a lot of the other side content and the other Assassin's Creed is just do it for the sake of doing it. Here you got concrete rewards that led to us being incredibly powerful. The combat very much improved in this game, in my opinion. So lots of positives about Assassin's Creed Syndicate versus some of the other ones that I've played in past years. I really enjoyed this one. Now I wonder what the hell's the next one going to be, because they've done almost everything and we're getting into almost the modern era at this point. So you got to think coming up they're going to be doing a modern era Assassin's Creed in the next few years. That's probably going to be the final one, I would think. Or maybe they'll do a modern day one and then they'll go, oh, now it's the future. Future Assassin's Creed. Oh, I would almost guarantee they'll do that. How much you want to bet? They're going to do that shit. And then maybe that'll be the final one. Crazy, because usually in these games, right, the Piece of Eden, you hear about them, but at least you get to see it. This is like one of the few, we haven't seen the Piece of Eden at all. We've heard the Shroud, the Shroud, the Shroud, the Shroud. We have seen nothing of the Shroud at all, so we don't know anything about it. We heard it once that it heals. We did hear that, but we don't know if that's the case or not. It could be bullshit. We won't know until we find it. Will we find it under Buckingham Palace? I don't know, but we're more than halfway there. It's cool to take a final tour of the city. Maybe that's their intention. They want you to take a final tour of old-time London. You know? And again, you know, it's hard for me to say because I've never been to London. I certainly don't live in England, and I'm not an aficionado when it comes to British history or British architecture, but I'm assuming that probably there's some realistic stuff in the game here, similar to what would actually be in London, and I definitely enjoyed that. I enjoyed, you know, seeing Big Ben and Buckingham Palace and Parliament and these iconic train stations and these cool statues and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I like that. You gotta think that they're gonna do one that's modern day. The question is, where would it be set? You know, where in the world would they have a modern day one be set? Or maybe there'll be a twist and they'll say the modern day was Watch Dogs, right? The game will have a link to Watch Dogs. It's the same freaking, you know, publisher, Ubisoft. That would be interesting.
Come on, bloody Pegasus.
Aiden Pierce from Watch Dogs inadvertently runs into the Assassins and Templars and ends up like crossing over in some kind of a crossover game. It could be interesting. I'd go for that. I'd like to see it. Alright, we're almost there. Taking sweet time, but we're almost there. Don't know why the hell we had to do this, but... we stuck in there to the end. We might as well take the time to do the foot run here and not bitch too much about it. Reminisce a little bit about the games. So yeah, my favorites, I would definitely say the original 2. What was this, the third one, like I said? Not Brotherhood, the third one. Oh, God, I just knew what it was, and I can't remember what it was. I said the name of it like 5 minutes ago. Well, whatever the third one was in the trilogy of the 2s. And, Although I did not like the tower defense stuff in that one. And 3 I hated. I really did. It was glitchy, boring-ass character, boring-ass story. Just all around boring. I didn't like 3 at all. 4 I loved. It's the thing. It was a contrast. Such a better game compared to 3, in my opinion. And then, you know, last year Unity was fucking stunk. It wasn't a god-awful game. It was just such a shame because, as I said many times during last year when I played it, if they didn't have the graphical issues and the bugs, the game would have been much better. But the fact that it had so many of them, it just held the game back. You didn't want to play
The ball is tonight. They must have taken the invitations with them.
Speak with the kid. Hello, kid.
You wouldn't happen to have seen 2 carriages pass by here just now?
I did, sir. One with a man in it, the other with a woman. They split up.
Where did the man go?
That way.
Thank you.
Another 600 meters. You son of a bitch. The freaking 1,500 meter run wasn't enough. Now there's another 500 meter run. Wow. Well. Let's keep going. Why on earth, at the end of the game, would I want to do this mission? Oh, here's a question, too. I'm curious. What the hell? They all dropped their umbrellas as sink. Once I beat this game, right, will it open up and be open world like the other Assassin's Creeds where they allow you to wander through the city and do all the side content? Because there actually were those murder missions, right? The murder mystery missions that I'm interested in. Some people have actually said that there's 4 optional missions that open up after the end of the game that may add to the end of the game. And apparently there was an Easter egg that I missed that people have been messaging me about for a few days now. And I was like, well, I'm interested in doing it, but I also need to finish the game before a ton of other new games come out and I get caught up and I don't get to finish it. So I might go back at a future date and do like one session of Assassin's Creed where I do all the post-game stuff. I'm interested in doing it, especially because if I'm going to, you know, formally review the game, I want to have a good frame of reference of all the content of the game. I also got to wonder what happened to the multiplayer in these games, right? They had multiplayer all the way up to, what was it, 4? And then all of a sudden, the past 2 years, they just dropped it out of nowhere. Like, oh, we don't need to put it in there anymore. And not to say that it superbly added anything to the games. I thought that it was neat the first couple of years that they had it. But why did they just drop it out of nowhere? They don't even address it anymore. You ask, oh, why is there no multiplayer? Oh, because they focus on single-player experience better. What? Oh, no, focus on single-player experience. Okay. Sorry I asked. What the fuck? Alright, we're going this way. Okay. Steal Mr. Gladstone's invitation.
A private party event.
Oh, shit.
Don't mind if I do.
He's in a private party. Why on earth? Now, wait a minute. They made me come over here and touch down on the ground just to show you that you have to climb back up to sneak up to the guy. Shit. There we go.
Future Prime Minister, how do you do? Sir, an honor. Thank you for your continued support. I salute you, sir. William Gladstone, at your service. Keep your eyes peeled for any entry.
There's a lot of unusual. Is that a new game of the lower classes he's playing?
Oh my god, we gotta steal another invitation. Look where it is.
But still.
Her invitation's on the other side of town. Another 300 meters. Are you joking? Another 300 meters. Good God. They really want you to walk in this mission. I've already walked 1,500, then 500, then like 300, and now another 300. So it's 2,600 meters in this mission so far. Damn. Where is she? Is she inside the train station? I think so. Might have to go inside here. Yeah.
Oh, please, sir.
Mrs. Gladstone's under guard. Better be cautious.
Oh, fuck all that. I'm
Better wait
Mr.
until
Caution.
she's
You know
alone.
me. You know me. I'm the king of caution. The sneak master, king of caution. Everyone knows this. Oh, she's running. Look. Damn it. If they walk away, I'm good.
Mr. James' train has arrived.
Finally. I'll be but a moment.
He's not supposed to be here!
Keep an eye on that fellow.
Fuck this.
Mammy, I don't deserve to die. Let me go. Is that you, my love?
Yes.
Your train was late, but all is forgiven. Embrace me.
Ooh. Alright.
Oh, my word.
One should not attend the Queen's ball without making a proper entrance.
Wow. He had sex with her. Holy shit. He had sex with her. I was kidding. What? He had sex with the woman in the freaking stall. Like, whoop. Slipped in a little, What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. He had sex with her. God damn. You little rascal. He goosed her.
Now for the invitations. What's this? Swords must be left at the door by order of the Queen. Freddy will know what to do.
Do you really think I'm gonna get full sync and not damage this carriage? Seriously. You've seen me drive the whole game. Do you really think I'm not gonna hit something with this fucking carriage? Is this possible? I just hit something there. It didn't count as damage, though. Oh, look at this. Gotta weave in and out of traffic here. We're almost there. What the hell are these Sunday drivers? Here we go.
Steady on.
Whoa!
Okay, we made it. I didn't damage it. I can't believe it. Alright. Nah, apparently... No, it did count, but I didn't get anything for it. The game gypped me. The Devil's Handshake schematic. Devil's Handshake. Oh, the next mission's right here. Let's take a look, because I get the feeling Devil's Handshake sucks. I think it's the other one that that was not as good. There's the Assassin's Gauntlet. Not nearly as good, and you need a black diamond to get it. Here's the Devil's Handshake. Yeah, it's not as good. My Chimera's already better. See that? Huh. -3. Even if I craft it up, yeah, this is better. The Chimera's better. Alright, next part.